You don't have to sit there and bash people who do want to tune in and do want to see what Sherry does. Like, Wendy's kind of been on a downward spiral for a minute now. In my opinion, that's not right to delete her stuff. You don't just completely wipe their entire history of their talk show just from the face of the earth. Like, you just don't do that. Hey everyone, it's Bree. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and we're going to be reacting to Wendy Williams' show YouTube deleted and fans are outraged. I heard about this. This happened like a few weeks ago, I think, where like literally Wendy's whole channel got deleted, which I thought was just so messed up. And just so ridiculous. Like, she has had, like, I don't know how long she's been on not on YouTube. How long she's had her talk show. I don't know the exact number, but she's had this show for literally years, and she has so many iconic clips and shows over the years, and all that is gone. Like, all of her interviews, like a lot of iconic interviews, like all of that is just deleted unless you just happen to be another channel that re-uploaded it, or like there's little compilations and stuff of Wendy. And it's just crazy that now those compilations and those re-uploads are all we have, because her whole channel is gone. And there's been a whole lot going on with Wendy Williams, her being, ill, allegedly being ill, and stuff going on between her and production, her and Wells Fargo. Like, there's just all this stuff that's going on with Wendy Williams. And so we're gonna check out this video that came across my timeline. I'm guessing this person is gonna be talking about her YouTube show, her YouTube for her talk show getting deleted. So yeah, let's hop right into the video.
Fans are reacting after they realize that the Wendy Williams YouTube channel has been taken down. But that's not the only thing that's been taken down. Let's talk about the Wendy Williams legacy after her daytime talk show is over. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more.
Okay.
And we're international. Guys, yeah, we found out that our story on Ricky Martin had been featured on Dutch TV's #1 entertainment source.
Oh.
Thank you to them. They did cite me, sort of, but I had no idea, and they didn't give permission to use my video. But it is what it is. Back to this.
Promo.
Speaking about permission and speaking about legacy. As you know, we've been talking about the Wendy Williams legacy for a while now, since the end of her daytime talk show. We also pointed out to you some shady things that happened when it came to Debmar Mercury taking over Nick Cannon's YouTube channel that had over 100 and something thousand subscribers.
Really?
And they placed Sherry Shepherd's content there. They knew they couldn't do it with Wendy Williams.
Whoa, I did not know that. Cause yeah, I knew about, I watched some of Nick Cannon's show, but I know that show got canceled shortly after it was picked up. And now with Sherry Shepherd, she has been stepping in for Wendy Williams and being the main host for that show. Her and Michael Rappaport have been sharing that space and hosting the show. And Sherry did so well that she ended up getting her own show from that. So that's interesting.
Well, here's the thing. The Wendy Williams YouTube channel, and thank you to all of you that hit me up. Look, I appreciate all of you tagging me in information. I can't be everywhere, and I can't report on everything as soon as possible. But for days, so many of you have been tagging me on Instagram, letting me know, Kempire, we can't find the Wendy Williams YouTube channel that had over 2.something million subscribers.
Yeah.
But they also had a lot of content.
Yeah.
Remember her after show? Mm-hmm. If you're a fan, then you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
But not just her after show. The hundreds and thousands of interviews that she's done in the last 12 years.
That's what I'm saying.
All wiped from the internet. As you know, the last season of the Wendy Williams show was a tumultuous one because Wendy Williams did not host it.
Yep.
She had quite a few different health issues that she had to deal with, and she was not able to host her show anymore. We also reported to you on her interview that she did with TMZ Live, and I said Wendy Williams is not ready. She's not ready to come in a podcast form. She's not ready to come back to
that.
us.
Did y'all see that clip from the TMZ interview? Like when she was showing off her foot, like that was a lot. And people in the comments like were like, I don't know. I feel like Wendy Williams, like she's not in the same mindset that she was prior to all this. Like Wendy's kind of been on a downward spiral for a minute now, and I feel like some people have like chosen to ignore that because it has also led to the downfall of this empire that she built. But at the end of the day, like it doesn't seem like Wendy's doing all that great, and so for people to still be encouraging her to get back into media when she doesn't really seem to be doing well, instead of just her staying at home and taking care of herself and enjoying her her money and stuff like that, I don't know.
She needs to focus on her health.
Right. That's what I said.
But we thought at least after the Wendy Williams show was over that we would still have the YouTube channel, because there's so many memorable, funny moments of the Wendy Williams show that we want to be able to go back to.
Right.
So no word right now from Dubmar Mercury on what happened to the YouTube channel or if that's in transition. Will Selby, Wendy Williams' new manager, we need you to get on this. Don't worry about a podcast. Worry about the Wendy Williams legacy.
Right.
And what exactly that is going to look like. Dubmar Mercury, I believe, I'm under the impression, because I know Wendy Williams did not own her show. Yes, she was a producer, but she did not own her show. You may recall there were rumors about everyone throwing out all the Wendy memorabilia, including her iconic purple chair. Well, from what we hear, she went and collected, or someone went to collect all of those things.
Oh, that's good.
And she has those things. But the thing that's the most important, we're talking about things, her legacy.
Yeah.
Her show that was on for 13 seasons.
Oh, 13.
The interviews and things like that.
Okay.
She probably, more than likely, doesn't have ownership over those things.
That's crazy.
Including WendyShow.com. So I went to Instagram to see if the Wendy Show Instagram was still available. And yes, it is.
Okay.
Interesting that that hasn't disappeared. But when you go to the link for the Wendy Show website, that has been taken down. You get an error message. Y'all couldn't at least leave it up there and just say, stay tuned or something?
That's crazy. Yeah, that's not right. In my opinion, that's not right to delete her stuff. Like that is literally her legacy. Like that's crazy, bro. It's all gone. I just don't get the point. Like, what was the point in, like, if it wasn't...
It seems as if Dubmar Mercury, even though...
If it wasn't done with bad intentions, why even do it in the first place? That's my whole thing.
According to Wendy Williams in her recent interview, she said she's in a good place with them. I think that is all talk so that things can be amicable, so that the transition of her show and the people that work on her show and the Sherri Shepherd show, that people don't alienate that. I'm sorry. I told you I'm going to watch the Sherri Shepherd show. I'm going to give it a chance.
I'm going to give it a chance.
I'm definitely going to give it a chance. I like Sherri. I liked her co-hosting on The View, and I liked her, guest hosting the Wendy Williams show. I still don't know about what's poppin' topics. Y'all need to rethink that. Y'all have the summer. But I do know a lot of fans, you all have been in the comments saying, I'm not watching that show. Wendy said, I'm not watching that show.
Yeah.
Not everything is for everyone. And I get that too.
I'm
not for everyone either. Some of y'all don't like...
Look, like, literally, people don't understand that concept. Not everything is for everybody. You don't have to sit there and bash people who do want to tune in and do want to see what Sherri does. Like, you can just not watch it. Like, it's okay. I'm gonna give it a fair chance. But if I don't like it, I'm just not gonna watch it. But I'm not gonna be in the comments being like, oh, this show is trash. But there's gonna be people in the comments that do that.
Like me, I'm okay with it. But finding out that the Wendy Williams YouTube show, I remember working my corporate job. While I'm working, I'm listening to Wendy's after show or her hot topics, and not to have that now. I literally, before the show ended, was watching old interviews and after shows. Thank God for some of you that have pirated some of that stuff so we can still relive it. But
no, literally.
we should be able to go back to the Wendy Williams YouTube channel and be able to relive that. But ownership of that, I don't know where that falls. I'm assuming it does fall with Dubmar Mercury. And Wendy hasn't taken, those details weren't figured out at the end. A lot of things have been falling to the wayside because you may recall Wendy's team fell apart as well. She accused her former manager, Bernie, of trying to put her in a guardianship. And now she has new management. So it wouldn't surprise me. It's not completely gone, but it's not available to us to see it. It's not completely gone. I hope not.
I would hope not.
We're going to continue to follow this. And again, thank you to all of you that have been tagging me for days. For days now, you guys have been tagging me. Kempire, we can't find the Wendy Williams YouTube channel. I appreciate it. I wanted to report on this. But as you know, so many other things come up. And sometimes I forget. My elephant brain wasn't working. But now it is. On July 4th evening, I'm talking about the Wendy Williams situation. We have a lot more to cover. I hope you guys are having a fantastic holiday. Let's continue this conversation below. I want to know your reaction to this. And if you're watching those other channels that have it, the Wendy Williams content. We're going to start Googling and schmoogling. And of course, I'm going to try and find Chronicle Speaks. And girl, we need to get on this. And when I say we, you. I kid, but I'm not kidding. Let's continue this conversation below, guys. As always.
All right. Yeah, like I just think this is really, really shady. Because also, as you guys, well, I don't know if you guys know, but The Real, that talk show that just ended. They just did their last episode, but the YouTube channel is still there. The YouTube is still there. The Instagram is still there. All their content is still there. And I believe I saw them confirm that nothing will be deleted. Like everything will still be there. I've even seen them like repost entire full episodes literally from the, it looks like they're going to be reposting literally every single episode that they've ever aired, and they're just going to have them on that YouTube channel. That is how you do that. That is how you handle the ending of a talk show. You don't just completely wipe their entire history of their talk show just from the face of the earth. Like, you just don't do that, especially with no warning. Like, granted, I guess I can understand why, because if that was their intention, then they probably wouldn't have wanted people to go and start re-recording and re-releasing episodes that they wanted completely erased. But it's just like, why? Like, it's just like that, like them deleting the entire channel and not having any trace of that is just crazy to me. But interesting that they kept the Instagram up, and I would not be surprised if Wendy doesn't really own this stuff. I would not be surprised if they took the Wendy Show Instagram and made it into the Sherry Shepherd show Instagram, so then that way they don't have to worry about trying to build that account from the ground up, and they basically already have a following, and then if people aren't into it or don't like it, they can just unfollow the account. But yeah, I think this is really, really shady. I don't really know what's going on. I think, I don't know. I also don't think that Wendy's health and mental health is all the way there. But then on the production side, I know people can be very grimy, and so I don't really know what they're doing on their end. I don't know, but hopefully all this gets cleared up. If Wendy does do a podcast, I'll tune in. But honestly, I think she should just focus on her health for right now. Just, my opinion. But yeah, but anyway, let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comments down below about this whole Wendy Williams situation and how you feel about her YouTube channel getting deleted. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.